I'm a Roman jack of all trades, of every trade and all trades, and if you want to know my name, they call me Jack of all trades.
When you came over, you brought over a few mates with you. You were lonely. Remember, homesickness is operating. So many builders employed their friends and cut corners and had what was called as a lump. In other words, a group of guys would all work on building sites without paying any wage, any pension money, any national insurance, any tax.
The next job I worked on was digging a drain. I moved up the trench like a big diesel train. They laid up the rest of the gang then, and there for the equal of 10 was the Rambler from Clare.
Back in the 50s and the 60s, they actually kept the Irish economy going, the people who actually lived here, by sending money back home. And there should be a recognition around them, you know, that as they get older in life, they probably do need more support, you know, they do need that more help.
I kind of like it on my own. I just go down the street there, I get the bus down, and I know all the shops. I go around and get a bit every day, you know. And that takes up a bit of time. I take my time going around the shops, and then I do a bit of cooking and cleaning, and then I do a bit of woodwork. I call it, I have a spare bedroom there. I turned it into a kind of a workshop. I have a clatter of tools in there. I work away that way. I make bits of things that I don't have much use for time. I was sad enough leaving, yeah. I think I'd be about 50 years here now. I think this year I would be 50 years here. At the time, the M5 motorway had just started. And I started driving machines then, you know. You couldn't actually settle anywhere because of the work. Either on the move or you had to pack the job up and find another one. And you never could say that you had permanent friends because once that job finished, you were never going to see them again. You might run across them again, but you could never really have or keep in touch even with permanent friends. Yeah.
I was out in a world of my own, and I had to make the most of it. So, it wasn't as nice as I thought it would be.
When you're off work, all right, you go back to your lodgings. You go in, you get your dinner and you get a wash. And they didn't want you hanging about. You had to go out. Yeah, right, you could go to the cinema a couple of nights or something in a week. But you couldn't keep going to it all the time, so, I mean, what were you going to do? You couldn't walk the street. So you'd end up going to the pub just to talk to someone.
A known thing in the 50s here, you know, the Irish had nowhere to go except at night time when they finished work. Well, a lot of the subcontractors, this was one. Most of the pubs on Stratford Road, they took their men in there and they paid them in the pub, you know. Because when you get paid in the pub, you're going to drink a lot more, aren't you? You know, that was the carry on. But the relationship was, you know, as I said, you get 24 points for a pound. You won't stay in the house looking at four walls, or you come down here for company's sake more than anything else. But then you finish up heavy on the drink.
In the pub they drank the sub, and up in Camden Town you'll find them. They've sweated blood and they've washed down muds with pints and quarts of beer.
You could argue that these lads were exploited by their employers, who tended to be fellow Irishmen. They knew they could entice them into the pub to pay them their wages. The pubs tend to be owned by these people as well, so it was a self-financing type of industry going on.
And if you pride your life, don't join by Christ with McAlpine's Fusiliers.